Hello, squirrels. It's Sunday, November. My hair's wet. That's not the date. Is it the 16th? 17th? Anyway, y'all know. I was tagged by Tracy Crochet Rocks to do this 20 questions tag. So I'm going to try to do that. I just, like I say, washing my hair. It's a mess. Anywho, what does my name mean? Oh, shoot, I forgot to look that up. My name's Dee, D-E-E. I'll have to get back to you on that. I think it's a shortened form of Diana, which is supposed to have something to do with beauty. Maybe in my younger days, not. Okay, where am I from? Right here in North Carolina, central North Carolina. It's called the Piedmont of the state. And I live in Rowan County. And that's where I was born, so that 2 and 3. Born in the town of Salisbury, which is a much bigger town than the town I live right outside of the limits of Faith, F-A-I-T-H, North Carolina. I love to tell people I come from Faith, NC. So my physical address is actually Salisbury, which absolutely makes no sense. But y'all know how the mail address thing works. So I have my P.O. box in Faith, which is a minute away from my house. Post office is. So anyway, I'm living on the land where we moved when I was 4 years old, and we moved from a little town across the way called Rockwell. So we were living in an apartment then, and we moved in this house. I remember my parents bought it for $6,000, and of course that was huge money back then. I was born in 59, so 60, 61, 62. Moved here in 63 then, I guess. So my brother lives in the home place where we were raised, and I'm in his backyard. So still on the land, which is way cool. My brother and I get along incredibly well, which is amazing because we used to fight like cats and dogs, but I know that happens with lots of folks. You hope you do better when you grow up, huh? 4, what would my parents have named me if I had been a boy? I actually know the answer to this. I remember my mom, she must have told me several times because it sticks. Y'all know my memory. My long-term memory, much better than my short-term. It's, that one's gone. Eric, E-R-I-C, Kendall, K-E-N, K-E-N-D-A-L. Eric Kendall. Van Hoy. Van Hoy is my maiden name. V-A-N-H-O-Y, which is Dutch. And van means of the, or of the. And Hoy means hay. So Van Hoy, of the hay. So I guess my Dutch relations way back when, ancestors, were farmers. And my mother was a Brown, B-R-O-W-N, which came from the German Braun, B-R-A-U-N. May have actually been pronounced the same, but anyway, so that's German. So German, Dutch, and I did the DNA ancestry thing, found out a whole lot about this other stuff. I was surprised a little bit. 5, what is my biggest accomplishment? I would say my girls. I have 3 daughters. The one in the middle is my stepdaughter, technically ex-step, but I didn't divorce her. I divorced her dad. And her dad and I still get along. And so, Andrea's sweetie pie. And my 2 daughters, Lindsay, the one that lives in Florida with her 2 daughters and her husband. And those are my only grandchildren. They live in Florida, so I don't get to see them but a couple times a year. And Hannah, my youngest, is just lives about 20 minutes away, and I usually see her about once a week or so. She'll come and stay the night with her mom, so that's sweet. But Lindsay and the girls are flying in for Christmas, so that's great. Another accomplishment, I think, and I am so, so glad folks taught me into this, is starting this channel. I don't know what I would do without my yarny fiber community. Uh, I'm sure every podcaster thinks their subscribers are the best, and I certainly do. You guys, the Squirrel Squad, have got me through some tough times and just laughed together, cried together, all kinds of things, and I appreciate you for it. That was a half of a prayer hand, holding this pad with the other. Let's see. Eye color is hazel, green, mostly green, but a little brown around the pupil. Candle scent, my favorite candle scent is like tree scents, like evergreen. Mainly because it makes me think of Christmas. I guess I don't put up a real Christmas tree. We used to always do that, and I hated going to a fake one. But when I was married, we always put up the tree right after Thanksgiving. And if you get a real tree, it's going to be dried out. Stuff drops all over, needles or whatever, unless you get some kind of real expensive tree. And anyway, so we had to switch over to, well, we didn't have to, but an artificial tree just to make it safer and so it wouldn't have a big mess. So I would burn a candle with a tree scent because I loved that about a real tree. So I guess that's why. Okay, can I cook? Yeah, I could. I'm a country cook. I cook like my grandmother did and like my mom did, but I don't cook because y'all know my financial state. My brother, he feeds me. So I don't have money to go out and get anything but just a few little knickknacks, mostly my little snacky stuff or sandwich stuff. My brother goes out all the time to eat. I've tried to talk him in to go get groceries, let me cook. Ever since I've been out here, which is about, 7 years now. It's crazy. Try to tell him how much money he spends, but whatever. But yeah, and I used to love to cook. Now I've gotten out of the habit, so I don't. My favorite thing is like crock pot, and I've got an Instapot now, which I've only used a couple times because of what I just said. But my favorite thing in the slow cooker or Instapot is a pot roast, with the potatoes and carrots and onions and stuff. So make a mean lasagna too, though. Let's see. What is good about my life right now? What isn't? Blessings. I wake up I wake up thinking about blessings and thanking God for all my many blessings. Just that I woke up, first of all, and that I have an able body and that I can tell others about Him. I try not to be real preachy and stuff, but I am a big believer in the Lord and in prayer and blessings. You guys have blessed me beyond measure. Material things, yes, but a whole lot of intangible things, like prayers, like just being in the Squirrel Squad. Not just, that's a big thing. Being there, I can count on you to be there when I have live chats or to comment, watch my videos to help me with monetization. Just everything. Y'all have been with me, and some of y'all have been with me or knew me before I even had a channel. And I was everywhere, and a lot of you guys were too, and I guess still are. But I thank Seta for talking me into it, and there were several others. But y'all know I started with just a wee bit over 100. I know a lot of you have way more than that, but if you're on the fence about doing it, do it. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. Friendships I've made are just blessings. Blessings, blessings, blessings. My zodiac sign is Aries, the ram. Hard-headed, whatever. What scares me about aging? Outliving my brother. He's a little older than I am. He's 4.5 years older. I'm 60. So he turned 65 in September. He's a big boy, and he's diabetic, and he's got several health issues. I do too. But I don't know what I'd do without my brother. I know I have kids, but I wouldn't want to move in on them and, you know, mess up their lives and stuff. And there's a whole lot of stuff about aging. I guess pretty much the same thing that all the fears everybody else has. Favorite holiday? Christmas. Although I do love me some Halloween. And all the stuff with fall, you know, the bonfires and the weenie roast and the haunted trails. And I don't do any of that stuff anymore, but I used to love to. But Christmas is great. The girls and I used to really have a lot of fun with getting in the kitchen and making lots and lots of treats for everybody and bagging them up and giving them to our friends. So those are some great memories. Guilty pleasure, furls. Y'all know I'm a furls girl. Those fancy crochet hooks. I have about 8 or 9 now. And I've been gifted several, so. And I just buy one every so, because I totally, with my finances being like they are, yeah, they're expensive, but they're tools that we're going to have forever if we don't lose them. And I really try to keep good care of mine and know where they are at all times. So, and I know a lot of y'all love your clovers. I like clovers too. Let's see. Favorite show to binge watch? I love old movies and old TV programs. And I love supernatural kinds of stuff, like the old original Twilight Zones. Yeah, I've seen them a million times. Like on New Year's Day, and certain times they'll have on the Sci-Fi Channel, Twilight Zone Marathon. Y'all know I tape those things and watch them over and over and over again. Also, one that y'all might know about, and I mentioned to somebody the other day, is one called Thriller, which I didn't know about till a couple of years ago. It's hosted by Boris Karloff, and they're just little stories. Let's see. I think it's like an hour long, or like 50 minutes or so if you buzz through the ads or whatever. And I find those on YouTube. They're like playlists of episodes. I think it was only on a few seasons, so there aren't all that many of them, but they're good, I think. Black and white, old stuff. And also Hitchcock. I'm a big Hitchcock fan. So, of course, his movies, but also Hitchcock Presents, which is a 30-minute thing. And there's also another hour-long thing, and I cannot remember the name of it right now. Anyway, love those. Let's see. Turn the page. One thing I can't leave home without, of course, the phone. Just to keep in touch in case something happens. Also, a lot of times if I'm out and about, I'll tape things for you guys. Like if I go into Michael's or Hobby Lobby or even Walmart. But also, a crochet or knitting project, I try to leave one in the car. Just in case I'm waiting in line at Walmart to pick up meds, or waiting in line at the checkout, or I'm waiting at the doctor's office, or whatever. It drives me crazy not to have a knit or crochet project. 16, a morning person or night owl? Kind of both. I'm not a late, I go to bed really late, but that's because I fall asleep all day long. When I get comfortable sitting in my recliner and I'm trying to get knitting and crochet projects, I've got so many whips, y'all know, and UFOs and whatnot, but I keep trying to finish stuff, but I keep falling asleep. So by nighttime, I'm good to go. Along about 11 o'clock at night, I'm waking up. So a lot of times I don't go to bed till 2, 3, 4. But then when I go to bed, even with my knockout meds, I only sleep for 3, 4 hours. So when I get up and get started with my routine, and I love that first thing getting up too, and connecting with my YouTube people first thing usually. Let's see. Favorite genre of movie is supernatural stuff. I started to say horror, but I hate the slasher type stuff. Haunted house kind of stuff. The Haunted, which is an old, I think it was early 60s movie, and there have been remakes about a lot of those too, but I would like some newer supernatural type haunted house type movies or hauntings of some sort, but supernatural stuff, not blood and gore. Okay, 15. Last thing I bought, thanks to subscribers who give me lovely gift cards from Amazon and Wendy. And from, she gave me the gift of lights. We got rechargeable batteries and a charger now. And that thing works great. And I got the best pink blanket. Oh, it feels like a cloud. It is so soft and warm. And some other stuff too. Y'all can see that in a Happy Mail, and I think you already have. And also Michelle several times, and other folks have blessed me. I think, was it Wendy? Did you? Oh, God, I feel bad now. Somebody just got me a very nice gift card from Walmart, and I still have a little balance on there, but I got milk and creamer and stuff for I call it my cold coffee concoction. I've told y'all how I make that before. And animal crackers and my popcorn and stuff. So, those are the last things I bought. And I wouldn't have been able to had it not been for a lot of help from my friends, you guys, subscribers. And man, back to speaking about furls, Sandy Sutton, she's gifted me 2 furls now, and that last one, oh my goodness. And that yarn. And I shouldn't just name a couple names, because lots of y'all have been very, 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 very generous. Karen Y. Oh my goodness. All of you, y'all know my mind is not good short term, so please forgive me if I didn't name you, but you know who you are. Introvert or extrovert? What y'all think? Extrovert. But I used to be really shy. I got over that. 20, favorite book. Good grief, I don't know. I should say the Bible, but I don't. The word, and I need to memorize more scripture, and I need to get in it more than I do. That would be the most valuable to me, but I need to get with it. I won't lie and say I'm in it every day. I'm totally not. But, favorite book? God, I don't know. Way back when, I loved The Shining. You know, like I say, I'm a big supernatural friend, so I like some Stephen King. Some of them are way out there, but Shining kind of sticks out in my mind. That was one scary book, one scary movie. Okay, y'all, that's it. Maybe you learned something about me. I still don't know what my name means. I think I think, though, like I say, it's kind of came from the Diana, which means beauty, which I totally don't think I'm that. But I love you guys a whole bunch. Mwah. Thanks for listening to me go on. And I'll be doing readings pretty soon. We got live at 3 today. Hope you guys joined. I saw several of you on Madonna's live. Yeah, it crashed. Bless her heart. She got just under 12 hours, I think, before it went bonkers. It just went down. And then we couldn't get in touch with her, and she just got fed up. She said, I talked to her this morning, just a message, and she said she just got fed up after trying to get some, I think it was StreamYard, to be able to get back up, and she just got frustrated and went to bed. I don't blame her then. Kelly had opened a live to keep everybody together and entertained in case Madonna got back up. Anyway, we had a lot of fun. I was in and out, in and out. A lot of you stayed the whole time. Oh, look at my pretty necklace I found. I've had this thing for 100 years. It is, I don't know whether Premier Jewelry ever made it to your neck of the woods, but this is a Premier Jewelry piece. I just think it's beautiful for fall. And yes, I'm wearing my brown shirt again, and this thing, which I did not make. I wish I would have and could have. Let me get out of here. I'll go on forever. Love you all. Here's my sign. Be sweet, don't be ugly. Love you much. See ya later, I hope. Bye-bye.